Hello everybody, this is Jack, and let me know if you hear me well and see my screen. So we're getting ready for another training. I'm excited to go over this done for you process, so you kind of get an idea what it's all about, what you can expect, what we are doing behind the scenes. Hi Terry. Were you on the call today, Terry? Earlier today? Okay, I missed it. Was it good? Is it worthwhile to listen to the replay? There is always. Um, you guys want to guess what I do, where I listen to, or what I do during so I go to fitness every night from 10 to 11 at night. 10 to 11 I go to fitness. And you guys want to guess what I most of the times do? Most of the times. Sleep. No. No, I go to the fitness. No, I just what is it called? Nothing special, skiing or so. So and rowing there, but no, something else. I wanted to say, which video, what do you think I'm watching? I listen to the webinar replays. So that's even that hour I'm using. Yeah. But I still feel that, I work the whole day behind the computer, and I still feel I go too often to the news websites and I watch too much YouTube. I came to that conclusion last Saturday. Yeah, I have to get better, not watching so much, not so much watching YouTube. Those all couple of minutes, but they all add up. So it's not good enough. Came to that conclusion. They all add up. So watch Super Bowl. Yeah, yeah. Those commercials are good, huh? Yes. There's only once a year on Sunday when I watch. So you guys had to sign up tonight again for the GoToWebinar. You didn't get a link, correct? So that I had to create a new campaign. I'm not sure if they call it campaign, but a webinar. And so I hope you found the email. And of course you did, otherwise I put it on jackhopman.com. I think that was kind of a nice find, because everybody knows, well, if you don't know jackhopman.com website, then you're not connected. So I put the link here, put it in Facebook. So I think everybody should be able to join if he has the intent to join. But we have to build up again. Not big deal. There's always a replay, and when you miss something, the next time you value it more, correct? So it's not always a given that you get something. So I am recording. Oh my god, that's not good. It's automatic recording. No. Thanks everybody for joining this call. My name is Jack Hopman, and I'm very excited for another training. I am 55 years old, doing internet marketing since 2009, manage a lot of Google AdWords accounts, and also have my own software company where I'm very proud of it because I feel I work with the best programmers, and that makes me very proud. So today we're going back over the Turbo Done For You system, and I call it now high converting smart local markets do. So we go over the system and then we go to show the applications, and you can ask questions at each application. Does it make sense? So you know what's going on in the background, and you can ask questions like somebody already did and it said, hold up for your question because ask those during the training. So we're going to pull leads from Lead Finder Jack Cloud. We export them to Silent Prospector to leave a voice drop, and we export them to Sand Eagle to send an email. Everybody with me so far? That's kind of common sense now, correct? Now, Silent Prospector, leave a voice drop. Okay, the best you can do is answer the call, but not everybody is able to do that, is willing to do it. So they can leave also a voice drop. So the best way is to answer the call immediately. But that would mean that you have to answer the calls. I'm not sure if you are available and if you like it. Okay. So you can also leave them a voice message and send them a text message back that you will get back to them. Okay. And then you go inside the call portal and you go inside the call portal and you go to follow up to set an appointment and basically go over the application. And I will show you the form, the application a little bit later. So via Sand Eagle, it's called prospecting. You're going to send them to a website with a form, with a questionnaire, with an application. And now when they fill out the application, that prospect is warm, correct? It showed interest. They are willing to speak with you. And now you get an email back, or you get a form back, and now the goal is to schedule a call with that prospect to convert them to a client. Does that make sense? I think now kind of things becomes normal, correct? It's kind of, we get used to that system, how everything works. Makes more sense. Every time when we go over it, it becomes more sense, correct? At least I feel it. Now, for the done for you system, for the done for you use, we will set up everything, even the questionnaire. So I will show you a little bit later, we created an application which is called Rapify, and it's called Rapify, and they qualify the leads. So which question to ask during the meeting? It is very simple. It's very simple. When you understand how this works, you go over the questionnaire. Okay, how are you currently marketing your business? How long have you been in business? What is the average revenue or your client serves? Correct. You're going to kind of see what the business is doing and how much they earn, because the earning part is kind of important, because the earning part determines how much money you can ask for your service and spend on marketing. Basically, you go over the questionnaire and offer your service to fix the problem. Okay. Next, you will ask when they can handle more business. It works almost every time for me. Within half hour, I get the credit card by asking this question. Next, you ask when you can handle more business. They always say yes today, and let's get started. What is your credit card number? Okay, those are the 3 golden closed sentences. Okay, everybody get it? It's all getting started with email in inbox, and we use Sand Eagle. Okay. So this is the overview. So now I'm going to log in each application, and you guys can ask questions about that application, and we kind of link at that point everything together. So I'm logged in almost. See if I still know the password. Okay. So it's a web-based application. Lead Finder Jack has millions, a lot of millions leads. So you just tell us which kind of leads you want. So you can go to World, which is kind of Google, Home Advisor, Business who advertise on AdWords, Unclaimed, who have listing unclaimed, who are listed on Facebook, and who just order the domain. Okay? And all is all above. Randy Fisher said, I love Lead Finder. This is the best I have seen. Yes. It took about 1 year and a half to build this. I'm not kidding. So you will not easily see something equally. So, and then when you create something, create a campaign, it runs in the backend, and then you guys see this, done for you, done for you, done for you. You see this? And the turbo, that is the client number. Okay? Guys, see this? So we are serious, okay? We are not a scam or whatever, okay? And then when we go to campaigns, we're going to export it to Silent Prospector and Sand Eagle. Okay. How do you get niches that are not in Lead Finder checklist? So send me an email about your niche ideas. We're going to check if it has a reasonable size, not only a few companies, but at least a reasonable amount of companies. Then we can add the niche. Anybody else a question about Lead Finder Jack Cloud? It's kind of easy, correct? It's so logical. So that is where we get the leads from. Okay. I said, you do it all anyway. Yeah, you know, but if you understand what is in the back end, it makes more sense to you what we are doing, correct? So Will said, when will the done for you start sending emails and voice drops? So we have started sending emails, and we since yesterday, and we do now 20 done for you per day. So we are now at a rate of 20 done for you users per day. So 0 to 20, every day we add 20 more. So we are now a machine, an oiled machine, correct? So if we have the information what you want us to do, we are on top of it. We do 20, the rate is at the moment 20 per day. That's pretty good. How do we know what the customer ID is? You don't know. You don't need to know. Now, let me get it back. You submitted everything via an Excel file, correct? And I did not expect that the turbo done for you was such a huge success. I did not expect, okay? It was we have much more sign up than we anticipated. So we are we are working on a web-based portal, web-based done for you portal. So that means instead of you submit everything by Excel file, you can communicate. You can communicate via that portal with us, and we might release it next Tuesday or the Tuesday after that. And then everything get us a level higher. Everything. So we know exactly what's going on. If you had a change, where you at, everything goes a level higher with that. So you probably feel that we don't communicate well with you, correct? I know this, okay? That portal will be the solution. Now, if we only had 10 clients, we can Skype you on a daily basis. But if we have 200 clients and we would do that, we would not get any work done. Okay? We would not get any work done if we whole day on the Skype. So that is why we created that. We are creating the done for you portal. And now we can see if you make a change and where you're at. We can feed back in that portal what we are doing. So now everything at that point gets organized. Does that make sense? So bear with me a couple of weeks. Okay? I really promise this, okay? I want this to become success this year, okay? I want you to become successful this year, and I'm really supporting you in this. Okay, we have 5 people working on it. You have access to everything. You have access to Lead Finder Jack. You have access to Sand Eagle. You have access to Silent Prospector. If you want something to change, you can submit now a support ticket. But at some point, let's say we want to run this now to get going, and every month we will do something new, correct? So if you like a change, we can make that change also next month. Does that make sense? So don't say we only do this month something. We can make that change next month, okay? We just want to get going. I feel kind of that Done for You Turbo is an airplane. It's on the takeoff lane, okay? And we going to increase the speed. Every day we're going to increase the speed. And at some point it's taking off. Does that make sense? We want to fly, okay? And flying means we're getting clients. Okay, 1 client, 2 clients, 3 clients, okay? Does it make sense? So, let's Lead Finder Jack. Then we're going to export to Silent Prospect, then the list, I don't know if the list will appear here. We will set up the call ID, so it will a tracking number with the call portal. And then we will do the audio. We do the audio for you because we don't want to wait on you. But if you want to use your own audio, go in, do your audio, call it turbo, and we will use your audio. Okay? I have no problems to use your audio. I like to use your audio, but I don't want to wait on you. Okay? When you want to use your own audio, go in Silent Prospector, call the audio name Turbo, and we're going to use your audio. Does that make sense? Okay. So then in the call tracking portal, I don't know, it's probably timed out now. Yeah. What do we record our audio with? It's inside Silent Prospector. Okay, record new audio. Okay, you need a headset. Okay, you select the master script. Okay, and you click on record. You can also call your own phone number. Record the call. Call yourself and you can call yourself. Corin said, I don't have a mic. Guess it is time to invest. Yeah, you can also call yourself, but to be honest, you need a headset with a mic. They are probably $30 to $40 at Amazon. Okay, don't save on it. Okay, it's good for webinars to have a headset anyway. And once in a while you can go live with me to do a role play. Okay. Now, okay. So in the call portal, we set up your tracking number based on your Excel file. You set the settings, but typically we set up go enable in 2 seconds. Okay. We can also choose go direct to voice match, and you can select the audio, but you can also upload your own audio and select that. You send it to your email, you send a text message to yourself, and then we enter a message, and the caller will get that message. You can edit that message. Okay, you can edit if you want direct to voicemail or you want to answer the call. Okay, after we set up, you can go in and do your own tweaks, but at least there is something we can work with. Now, once the tracking phone number is set up, you want to call that tracking number and you want to experience what the prospect hears, correct? Now, then when you call that number, you're going back to calls and you see here your caller number. You see your own number. You can listen to the replay. Okay, and now what you should do, you should follow up that call and schedule a meeting. And if they have time, you do it right away. Okay, you just ask, is it okay that we go over your application, or do you want to schedule a meeting? Okay, so don't forget that. Test everything. Okay, get used to this interface. Get used to your duty. Your duty is to follow up with prospects. It works in Canada, it works in the United States, it works in the United Kingdom, it works in Australia, okay? Yeah, you can order multiple tracking numbers, okay? So, what is the mobile number used for in Silent Prospector? There's only tracking number in Silent Prospector. So, Jack, can we set up a series of emails to send out after the call? After the call. Not yet at this point, but that will be maybe possible in the future. Yes, that will come, but we are not there yet. So we can run multiple tracking number, one per country. Yes, I would do that. So if you want to target Australia and you want to target United States, I would use 2 tracking numbers. Do you plan on integrating a booking system into Rapify? Yes. To book a meeting at a certain day at a certain time? Yes. Actually, some of you guys have already experienced that. When you book a meeting for WP Gateway, you can also use a booking system, correct? That booking system is developed by us, but I haven't released it yet. So at some point I will release it. So yeah, integration is better. Yeah, maybe we'll see. It all has its plus and minuses. So everybody clear on the call portal. So your duty is make sure the settings are okay and follow up with the caller. That is your duty. Okay? So if you live in the United States, it is very likely that we can get a tracking number to your like. Okay? Now, that is the call portal. We have Sand Eagle. Everybody knows Sand Eagle. Now, last thing kind of I want to go over is Rapify. So Rapify, we created a general website which kind of serves almost every service we want to provide. We send the link to the application. Most of the time we found out that they stick on this page and they fill out the application. Okay, they can go back to home and serve around. They look, wow, that looks really good. Huh? And now you build up the trust and go back to the application. Cool. Is this one of your own programs? Yes. Rapify is our own developed program. We worked on it for 2 years. What I show you in Rapify is only 10% what is possible with it. So now when for every done for you user, now let's say for half of you guys for the first sign up who first signed up for the done for you solution, we created the Rapify website. We will create the remaining websites in the next 2 days. With that said, you will have the login in the next 2 days. In the next 2 days, you will receive the logins. If you don't have the login by Friday, okay, send me an email supporting it. But only if you are a Turbo done for use, okay? It's for the Turbo done for use. It's not for sale. We haven't done the launch for Rapify. But I felt to organize everything, to organize those websites, we come up with something that works for everybody. Now, you can have your own website. You just tell us, Jack, I want to use my own website. We can do that. Okay, you just send your website. Now there is something. We linked the website with Sand Eagle. We linked Rapify with Sand Eagle. So we know how many conversions we have with a certain with a certain email. So over time, and this, every day we get smarter. Over time, we know which email works, which subject line works, which approach works, which leads works. So we are all together in this game, and every time we get better. Okay. Now, inside San Diego, you can go to Edit, and let's say you want to make some changes on the contact us page. Okay. So you're going to select. It's not that you can click on a contact page, even it looks like real. Okay, on the left hand side, you click on contact page. Where is it? About us. Where's contact page? Here, contact us. And let's say you want to change the phone number. Okay, you hover up, you see that box coming up, you see the pencil, and you make that phone number change. Okay, so you can customize a little bit of the wording, and then you can save it. Okay, let me make a change. Change it 555. Update or close. And now you see the green button. I really like that, and you save it. Okay. And now it's in the web-based application. It is not released yet. Okay. It's not published yet. So now you click on publish. Okay, you click on publish, and you click on publish now. And let's see how fast it is. And when you refresh that page, you go to contact us, you see now the phone number is updated. Okay, so small changes are easy to do. Okay, there's no extra cost for Rapify for the Turbo done for users. Okay, it's no extra cost. You will love it. Now, if you want to do a little bit more advanced work, okay, you can say, I want to phrase the question different, or I want to ask another question. Okay, so you go back to the sides and go to the quiz builder. Okay, and now you're going to change this, edit this, and you can change the text here. You can change the form styling, the email setting, you know, where you how to send the emails, and then you have company name, and here are all the questions. Correct? Let's say who are your main competitors? Okay, and then let's say who are your main neighbors, whatever. Okay, it doesn't matter. You see how you can say if this required or not required, and save form. Okay, now you go back to my sites, edit it, and of course, because you make a change, you need to publish it. Okay, everybody get this? Good. Okay. Do you have training on SPF setup? When the SPF is not set up, it will show a document, a PDF. If you need help with SPF on SandEagle is for the from email address. Provide the cPanel login. You can enter the cPanel login or you can provide the cPanel login and we will do it for you. Should we treat Rapify as a portal extension or our client getting website? You should treat it as your prospecting website, your client getting website. Not okay. Later on, you can release it on your main domain, but we haven't done it yet. cPanel the question is, cPanel is my hosting account that has the email I created. The cPanel is where the website and the domain is inside the hosting. So go, if you don't know what cPanel is, ask your host what your cPanel login is. Okay? So later on you can publish it on your main domain. Now it's kind of a tracking domain. So Rapify is kind of the same as ClickFunnels, but the next generation. With W Gateway, is it in the directory of domains? Yes, it is. But if you're bought the domain name inside W Gateway, SPF is automatically added. I will show you something else. So SandEagle. Jack, I have my own domain name. Can I forward domain to the Rapify website? Not at this point. Okay, we are too busy to do this kind of things. Later on, we can do that. What you can do is, LV, you can auto forward your domain to the Rapify website domain. And then, yeah, it doesn't matter. But later on, ask next week of next month, I mean. Now we are too busy to do all of kind of domain mapping. So what we will do in the domain name, guys, see this in the edit company settings. So I'm now in SandEagle and I added company. Go back. I went a little bit. Okay, I added the company. And I go, guys, see this? Want to purchase the domain name for your from email address. Everybody see this? So if you cannot use Yahoo, Gmail, or Hotmail, Outlook, all those free domains you cannot use because they will go in the spam folder. You can order if you don't have a domain email address, you can order a domain inside SandEagle. Create a from email address. You click here and can order a domain. And then you have the option to forward that domain to your Gmail address. So with that, you don't have problems with verified. You don't have problems with SPF. Okay. Peter said, I'm all set. So there's no reason why you cannot send a from email address, even if you only have Gmail, because you can order domain inside SandEagle. But do not use support, do not use info, do not use admin as your from email address. Okay, this is a very bad example what I just did. Do not use info. Do not use admin. Do not use your first name in front of the domain email, like jack@jackhotmail.com. Okay, that would be much better, much better. It's all about do everything to get in the inbox. Everybody get this? Use a real first name. Very important. Now, inside SendEagle, you can set up companies. So if you want to do the marketing for a company, you just add that company and you have a list related to that company. So you not only can use the email application for yourself, you can also use it for performing email marketing for somebody else. So you can upload unlimited emails, but in the package, 10,000 emails are within the no extra cost, and above that, you will get charged, I forgot, 5,000 emails for $10 per month or so. But it depends on the plan. John, when do you business with your clients? Do you do business as Jack Hotman? John, when I'm on the phone, I don't need any website. Okay? You can have a website and you call prospecting and you then do a website. That is fine. But if I'm on the phone, I'm not doing business at jackhotman.com. I'm doing business as Jack. Does that make sense? How do we set up white label? You just order a domain, white label, and order a domain. Then who do your clients make the check or credit card payable to? Okay, I'm kind of strange person, John, but I don't accept checks. Okay, I always get a credit card and I use it within a Netson Bank. Everything in my business is automated. I'm not going to the bank to deposit a check. I'm not. Let me add. Francis have a very long question. Let me take the time to read that. I bought the domain name when I started Turbo, and the instruction was use. Yes, then is Repify, but now I can't use my domain. I appreciate this is evolving quickly. Okay. So, Anthony, I think you understand those are support questions. So if you're going to ask very personal questions, I cannot solve it on the training. Okay? So just send a support ticket and we can judge about it. If we have an email from our own domain name, does it mean that you are hosting domain name? Yes, we do. So you order we created this because many of you guys have problems with getting the from email list set up. So you should have no problems anymore to set up a from domain, from email address based on domain name. That is why we came up with this. John said, so when your clients pay you with their credit card, what name appears on the credit card statement? My company name, Local Search LLC, same as you get. Corey, I'm not sure if you use your own Uh, just send a support ticket to support@sandiego.com. So under help, you see support tickets and explain your point. Does the new rep for digital marketing team have the same marketing content as the old? Kind of the same, a little bit optimized. Can a lead partner prepay for their calls in the call tracking portal and be reminded to re-up their account when it gets below a certain amount? Yes. So within the call portal, there's an invoicing system, and you can have the client prepay for it. So that is implemented in the call portal. So if you go to call portal, there's an invoicing, and then settings. Where are the settings? Payment settings. Create invoice. Invoice setting, and then select pay per minute fix, lead price, call leads, invoice amount, tracking number, destination number. There's some send invoice, send template, enable automatic send of invoice, pay per lead, fix amount, lead price per lead, number of leads per invoice, tracking number, stock settings. There's something like prepay. I don't see it quite now. Oh, prepay day. Okay. I have been getting a lot of sales calls to my call tracking numbers. Do you have a large blacklist that goes across all accounts? Yes. So you go to numbers, and then you go blacklist numbers. And then you say add number to blacklist. And then you say blacklist all users blacklist numbers. So then for every number what from other people have blacklisted, you can also import them to your account. That will solve 90% of all those marketing calls. Do you have sales page material to sell Sand Eagle, Silent Prospect, another system? We have from Silent Prospect, we have a website. Sand Eagle at this point, not, but we will get there. Yes, when you listen to the call, you can blacklist it. So you go to the calls, and then you can listen to the replay, and you say, I don't like that. You go to action and blacklist caller. And at that point, he's blacklisted. So you should not have that the same person is able to call you twice if you don't like it. Will you eventually have it set up so that we can send prospect to your Donview AdWords service landing page with our pricing? You get paid your Donview service fee. Hmm. Hmm. We'll think about that. But I don't want to deal with that client. I want to do it as white label. So it will be your client and I have the communication with you. So I will not do the back and forward communication with the clients. That's your part. Dave said, regarding the landing page, it is beautiful, but what if you just want to do lead gen for specific niche? Is there a way to completely modify the landing page? Yes. So you can go in Rapify, and if you want to delete a section, okay, you click on that trash and whoop, then the whole section is gone. Peter said, Calcy was the first product of yours I scrubbed it. It was called Call Tracker Jack back then. It's come a long way. I love it. Thanks, Petra. Will Rapify appear in the URL? Yeah, same with ClickFunnels. Okay, same with ClickFunnels. Nobody bothers about that URL. It is prospecting. Okay, it's not SEO. Anthony said, for those done-for-you service like AdWords and Google Maps, what will be the average time to be the setup deliver? So about a week, we will start on it, and it takes another week to set it up. So the current marketing website covers the most common service, okay? They just want to check you out, what you are about, and then they will book a meeting. And in the meeting, you're going to listen to their business situation, what their problem is, and how you can help them. Okay? In the email, we will use a short URL. This will not go in the email. So, okay, that's a very good question. Thank you for asking that. So, let me show to you. Let me change screen. So that is an example of the destination URL, correct? So in the email, we will use like voiceb.com and then a number like 1 to 200. Okay, that will be on the back end of the URL in the email. Then we will show click here, and behind click here is this URL, and this URL is forwarded to the destination URL. Does that make sense? So actually the order is this. Okay, click here, goes to this is how it works. So under click here, we have this short URL. This short URL is linked to your client getting website URL. Now, if you come in, Jack, can I use a different website? We don't need to change anything except in the short in this link, that this link get linked to another website. We can make that change anytime. Okay, so the past month we have been very busy to work all the systems together, and we can now handle 20 clients per day. Okay. Okay, now let's say you want to use another website. I didn't cover this, but let's see if I can cover it still now. Let's say you want to use this application form in your website. But you want to use this in your website, but you like this application. Within local team jack. Okay, now I'm going a little bit off track. We created an iframe module. An iframe module. Okay, so let's see if I can show that quickly. First, you're going to update the theme. And then select it and update theme. Okay, you update to the latest version. So you will use it as an iframe. So you implement the website inside another local theme jack website or whatever you want to use as an iframe. Go to page, and let's say I create a new website. It's called application. You use Jack Page Builder. Select a page. Let's say contact us. Replace everything. Then delete this. Okay. Add row. Add columns for column. Add the module. And now you see an iframe, correct? There's a new module, iframe. And you can get set application from Rapify. Okay, and now you're going to set, I want this page, I want to show in another form. I want to create this page inside here. Okay, save. And I don't need the map. And I publish it. Now you go to appearance. One second. Appearance menu. This is all not for SEO, okay? This is for just client getting. Pending, okay? Then I don't know. Let's do application form, save menu. Then you see application, and then it doesn't work. I don't know. Have to check. I think you see, this is too small. So there's something wrong with the module. Date, application. Let's delete this. Add full section. I think full section might work always. I want to show it above the footer. Add columns. Then I take the iframe, application. Oh wait, San Diego. Then the source URL. No, this is not the source URL. Save. Publish. And now refresh. See what we get now. Okay, still is on the left. Okay, so it's not really done yet, but we will do it next time. Oh, there's a width and height in the iframe. Oh, I didn't see that. I haven't checked out that new model. Is a title height width, okay? The width, let's say, is 500. Let's do 500. Update. Okay, it's already better. But now we need to center it, correct? Center it. Where is center? Height, margin, for title alignment. Center. Okay, and I think still 500 is a little bit too low, so make it 900. And then the height 1500. And then we will see what's going on. Okay, so this is better. Still not perfect, but it's better. The center part doesn't work quite well yet. So I don't like iframes so much, but you can. Okay, if you want to use the Rapify form page in Rapify, it is possible. So indeed, you can also use the, where is it? The form, where is it? The form wizard. Yeah. Yeah, and that's better. Okay? And then use the form wizard. Will said, I currently use the form wizard. That is really nice. Peter said, Corey said, I use the form wizard on my side and it looks awesome. And no SEO penalty. You're right. Yeah, I got drifted away. Terry asked me, and then I got it that way. But it's better to use a form wizard. So can the form wizard in Local Team Deck also be like a CRM, like in Rapify? I'm not 100% following the question. No, you cannot. Oh, you don't need the CRM because all the lead info go in Sand Eagle. So all the info from the form wizard goes into Sand Eagle Contact. So just test it. When you connect to Sand Eagle, fill out the form, the details will go under that contact inside Sand Eagle. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, so we have a 1 hour training. Can you do demo? Can you demo the form wizard to integrate with Sand Eagle? I will do next time. So no CRM is it? No. All the info is going in Sand Eagle. So I will demo you next time the form wizard, and hopefully I could demo you the Done for You portal. But if not next Tuesday, it will be the week after. So thank you everybody for your time, and I'm looking forward for the next training and that you all get success with the Turbo Done for You. Give us some time. We will work with 5 people hard on it. Thank you so much. Bye.